The Lotus Eletre R is absolutely bonkers, and I mean that in the best possible way. This is a 905 horsepower electric SUV from a company that built its reputation on lightweight sports cars. Yes, you heard that right. Lotus has built an SUV. And not just any SUV, but one that'll make a Lamborghini Urus driver do a double take. Let's address the elephant in the room. At nearly 5,850 pounds, this thing weighs about as much as 2 Lotus Elises. Colin Chapman's simplify then add lightness philosophy? Yeah, that went right out the window. But before you purists grab your pitchforks, let me tell you what this monster can do. 0 to 60, try 2.7 seconds. That's supercar territory, folks, from something that can haul your kids and groceries. The acceleration isn't just quick, it's violent. This thing actually squirmed and twitched when we got aggressive with the throttle. It's like trying to tame a lightning bolt. Now all this performance comes at a price, both literally and figuratively. Starting at $148,000, the Eletre R isn't cheap. And while the regular Eletre can manage 315 miles on a charge, this R version tops out at 260 miles. But hey, at least it can fast charge at up to 350 kilowatts when you inevitably need to top up after testing that launch control. Step inside and you'll find nothing of the Spartan Lotus interiors of old. This cabin is straight up luxury. We're talking stitched leather, wool blend fabrics, and these gorgeous milled bronze accents everywhere. The 15.1-inch touchscreen dominates the dash, and I've got to say, the knurled aluminum switches feel like they belong in a Bentley. It's available as either a 4-seater with fancy individual rear buckets or a 5-seater if you need to squeeze in that extra passenger. But here's where it gets interesting. On regular roads, the Eletre R is surprisingly civilized. It's comfortable, refined, and does the luxury SUV thing remarkably well. But dial up the performance settings, and this thing transforms. The steering sharpens, the ride firms up, and it becomes something else entirely. Sure, it's not as nimble as an Evora physics are still a thing after all, but for something this size, it's incredibly capable. The design, it's wild. There are active aero elements everywhere. And get this, it has LIDAR sensors that pop up from the bodywork like something out of a sci-fi movie. The whole thing looks like it was designed by someone who watched Tron one too many times, but somehow, it works. Let's talk tech, because there's plenty of it. The Eletre R is packed with driver assistance features, including some serious semi-autonomous capabilities thanks to those LIDAR sensors. The infotainment system runs on something called eCarX. It's not a household name, but it works well, and includes Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You can even get a ridiculous 23-speaker sound system pumping out 1,500 watts of power. So, what's the verdict? The Lotus Eletre is many things: a technical powerhouse, a luxury cruiser, and an absolute performance beast. What it isn't is a traditional Lotus, and you know what? That's okay. The automotive world is changing, and Lotus is changing with it. They've taken their performance DNA and reimagined it for an electric future. Is it perfect? No. The handling can get a bit sketchy at the limit, the range could be better, and the price tag will make your wallet weep. But it's also one of the most exciting and capable electric SUVs money can buy. It's a bold statement from a brand that could have played it safe, but chose to go all in on their electric future instead. The 2025 Lotus Eletre R might not be the Lotus we expected, but it's the Lotus we got. And it's one hell of a machine. Just don't expect to save the planet while you're saving time on your commute. This thing is built for speed, not efficiency, and it makes absolutely no apologies for it. And really, would we want it any other way? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions. I read every single one. And don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified about my next upload. See you in the next video.